I'm Furniture Today retail editor Thomas Lester at the High Point Market News Desk. And I'm joined today by Peter Theran, the CEO of the Home Furnishings Association. Peter, good to see you.
Tom, thanks so much for having me on.
My pleasure. How's market so far?
Market, it's just starting to ramp up. I mean, the first few days of kind of pre-market traffic has been good. It's been enthusiastic. It's been high energy. We're very excited for the next few days as the traffic ramps up. Retailers from all over the country come in. We're looking forward to that.
Now, you guys had a big event in your showroom yesterday, with your awards. Who all got honored?
Well, our annual Pillar Awards, which celebrate excellence in retail, in individual contribution, and also we recognize one of our partners, meaning a non-retailer who is part of our business. So, but a couple of very exciting awards. We give out 2 Retailer of the Year awards for larger retailers and smaller retailers. And last week I went to Minneapolis and presented the Retailer of the Year award to Room and Board. I'm looking forward to giving the award, the Retailer of the Year award, for smaller retailers, and we define that as 50 or more employees, 50 or less. So, so Goods out of Illinois is going to be recognized as Retailer of the Year. Right. We have an Emerging Star Award for somebody who is just beginning to make their impact on the industry. I went out to Chico, California, and gave that award to Stacy Bedford at Hampshire House. Today, I'm giving the Trailblazer Award, which is kind of like a Lifetime Achievement Award, to Bill Barton.
Right,
from Bob's Discount Furniture, and I'm very excited for that. And our Partner of the Year is Package AI. And again, we'll be giving that award to them this afternoon. So something we love giving those awards. We love recognizing people, and I really enjoy seeing how excited they get about being recognized. It's so meaningful to them.
Well, I know a lot of your time has been tied up in tariffs and tariff refunds. Now that process has started ramping up.
Yeah.
That's got to be the bulk of your conversations these days, I imagine.
Yeah.
So, for retailers that are unsure of, how to get started, what advice can you give them?
Well, it's certainly that takes up, for me personally, takes up 50% of my time as government relations type work, so much of it related to importation and tariff. But we are seeing kind of an evolution of that story. I mean, at first it was just the kind of chaotic definition of what tariffs would be, and that was changing a lot at the beginning, but eventually stabilized. We did have the IEEPA Supreme Court ruling, which has now led to a refund process. That is beginning to engage. Money is beginning to move in a refund process. It's going to take time, but the process has had relatively small amounts of confusion and difficulty. I mean, it's not, it takes a tremendous amount of preparation on the part of the direct importers, but still that seems to be progressing well. The next part of it we're going to be focused on is understanding whether or not there is a level playing field for tariffs. Is everybody participating in the tariff process the same way? And as that process is still so new and has been so chaotic, there's a lot to learn there, and we want to help all of our members to understand that it is a fair and equitable process, or discover where there are opportunities to improve it. And we want to be part of the body that helps the government make that a good, consistent, and fair process.
All right. Well, it sounds like it's no shortage of things to work on.
It'll keep us busy.
Right.
Yeah, it is. But it's an opportunity to serve our members. I mean,
sure.
The amount of value through this whole tariff process, and I wish we didn't have to do it. I wish this didn't exist. But it is an opportunity to add understanding and ability to plan their business well, complete information, the ability to interpret complex legal and government definitions of challenging topics.
Sure.
Anytime we can add that kind of value to our members, we're thrilled with that opportunity.
No doubt. All right. Well, I think that'll about do it here. So, thank you again for coming on with me, and thanks for tuning in.
Thanks so much, Tom. Good to talk to you.